Guys, I was out of the house for one day. It took one day to turn my beautifully clean house into this hot mess of a disaster. So let's go ahead and get my house clean. Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we're doing a little reset. No deep clean, just a quick pick-me-up to make this place feel livable again. My place is looking like a hurricane hit it, and it's just really making me feel overwhelmed. And I'll never understand why my kids open the Cheez-It box, get Cheez-Its out, and then keep it on the counter like that's where they go. Oh well. I don't know about you guys, but I have a bad habit of leaving stuff everywhere when I'm in a rush or just not in the mood to clean. And yesterday, I was literally in and out of the house all day long. And now I'm definitely paying the price for it because I just did not have time to put anything back where it belonged. But it's all good because we're going to tackle this mess with just a few minutes of work. It's honestly amazing how quick stuff piles up, but just putting everything back in its place makes me feel 100 times better. It doesn't have to be perfect. There's this one quote that I really like, and it's done is better than perfect. If we're constantly waiting for enough time to make our house look perfect, guess what? We're never going to do it because there's never going to be enough time to make your house look perfect. But by taking a few minutes every day to tackle the clutter, we can make a lot of progress over time in making our house feel less chaotic and in turn lowering our stress. I also like to diffuse essential oils during the day. Right now I'm putting in peppermint and another one, it's supposed to clean the air. I don't know if it actually cleans the air, but it does have peppermint and other invigorating oils in it. And, the invigorating scents kind of give you energy throughout the day. So I always like to have those diffusing when I'm cleaning. It just kind of gives me a little pick-me-up. Sorry for the bad lighting in this clip. It's really hard to film when you're facing the window because the lighting, it's just a mess. But anyways, now I'm just picking up some clutter that I had on this counter by the window. One of my tips for a tiny home is making sure everything has a home. Well, I bought this Bissell green machine, and guess what? I don't have a home for it, so it's just creating clutter on my countertop. I need to figure that out soon. Okay, now we're on to the living room. I am not folding the laundry now. I'm putting it off to the side. I will take care of that later. I'm not trying to do the in-depth tasks that are going to take a long time. I can go ahead and fold those clothes later on tonight when I'm watching The Housewives or something. I don't know about you guys, but my living room always seems to be a dumping ground for books and clothes, and it looks like a world map and a map of the United States. It's easy to ignore, but I know I'll feel better once I put everything away. Baxley's requesting that I wait a little bit to put everything away until she's done napping. So one of my tips is to carry a trash bag with you so you don't have to constantly get up and down to throw trash away. You just have it right there, and as you see trash, you can put it in the bag. My husband likes to watch the computer. Like if I'm watching something he doesn't want to watch and he wants to watch like NASCAR qualifying, he'll put it on the computer and put it on the TV tray. But I was having a really hard time getting that to break down. I swear, cords are the bane of my existence. I feel like it makes a place look so much more cluttered, and there's just cords for everything, and the mess drives me nuts. I'm going to try to do a deep dive on cords and cord management because honestly, they take over my life. Let me know down in the comments if that's something that you guys would like to see a video on. Right now, my cord management style is just kind of shove it all behind the couch and hope no one notices it. I know there's a better way, and I'm going to find it, and I will let you guys know when I do. Another tip I have is to not constantly be putting everything away as you're decluttering. Make piles. Right now, I've got a pile of stuff that's supposed to be going to the kitchen. I've got a pile of dirty clothes. I've got a pile of trash. I've got a pile that's going to be going to the playroom. My point is, don't waste time by putting in items away individually. Put them away when you have like 4 or 5 things that are supposed to be going to the kitchen or 4 or 5 things that are going to the playroom instead of getting up every time. As you can see right here, I'm making a pile on the table behind my couch. I'm clearing out the living room, but I'm not putting all those things away. I'm just getting them out of the living room closer to the destination where they are supposed to end up. Also, pro tip, if you have a really stained ottoman and you don't have an upholstery cleaner yet, get a big blanket and just fold it and throw it on top. No one will know how dirty your ottoman is. I'm very excited about my new Bissell Green machine. I want to see if it actually works because I've got a lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned. Another area that gets really cluttered is the table next to where I sit. It's got hair clips and pencils and pens and remotes and lip gloss, all sorts of stuff. I also keep my youngest son's clothes down here. I just find it easier to get him ready when everything's downstairs. Also, how sweet is it? He draws me pictures with little hearts on them. So those go on the table no matter what. That's a non-negotiable. I keep the little pictures that my son draws for me. I don't know about you guys, but my younger kids love to keep every single paper they bring home from school. And of course, this gets very cluttered. So I've come up with a system where I have a little bin in this drawer, and every sheet of paper that he brings home, he can put in that bin. At the end of the year, I'll get a big manila envelope and put everything in there. I've found this compromise is nice because it gets rid of the paper clutter that I don't want, and it also makes my 6-year-old not have a meltdown because I'm throwing away his coloring paper from kindergarten. Okay, here I'm just going through and seeing what stuff needs to go in the kitchen, what stuff needs to go in what room. All the things on the left side of that table are going to be going in the kitchen. The rest of the stuff is going to be going to the toy room. Every step of the way, I'm just getting stuff cleaned out and moving it closer to their final destination. My husband's probably going to get a little mad, but ladies, can we all agree this is the proper way to dispose of any boxes in your house? Next up is the playroom. This is probably my favorite room in the house right now. I just did a massive declutter on my kids' playroom, and I'm in the process of editing that video right now, so be on the lookout for that. But the transformation was incredible. I am loving the switch to the clear bins. It makes it so much easier for my kids to know exactly what they're getting instead of pulling out every single bin trying to find the toy that they want. And it also makes it much easier to put toys away because you can see it and you know where all the toys go. Question: how many of you guys have been to a Buc-ee's? My family is absolutely obsessed with that place. Okay, here's the finished product. Is it perfect? No, but it's 1,000 times better than it was before. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one.